Let's go. Actually, give me the ascent guidance. There we go. I'm not going to do anything, just going to leave it like that. So my fellow friends, you can just pay attention to the chat, even though nothing's going on. Come on, make the chat alive. Tell me what you're doing. What do you want me to do in the next stream? And why haven't you subscribed? Hello and welcome to the stream, Diego. Oh, you're watching a brilliant. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm really surprised by the fact that now a comment came. That's great. Thanks for the comment. I'm really happy, and I'm glad that you're good. And yes, that SSTO went through really fast, and it worked perfectly fine, especially in the simulation. Since I kind of have the feeling that using MacChap too much is a bit like cheating. Well, not cheating. It's in certain aspects, it's just awesome having that ease of life, thing. But in some points, I think it is a bit too good. I mean, something simple as going into orbit, that's fine. But thank you very much. But for other things, I prefer not to use it since it's down then to player's skill or the lack of it in that case. In my case. Okay, so let's get rid of these markers. Laythe base, Laythe shuttle, and our window is in 17 days, so that's time warp forward for another 15 days, so 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days before the launch window we're going to do maneuver notes. Maybe do a rescue mission next time. It's always good for learning rendezvous maneuvers. Speaking of rendezvous, later on we will have more rendezvous, like the shuttle rendezvousing with the space station. And I've actually thought about redoing my rendezvous tutorial, since my rendezvous tutorial is not that good. So might do a new one with more focus on how to do it in a more elaborate way and with some illustrations, like for example what is it, even though I haven't used that many pictures and things in the engine, like what engine should you use when video, but something along these lines, might do something like that. There you have Jules set his target. Press my hotkey. Yes, my hotkey. Brilliant. It actually worked. What a surprise. Now coming into Joule and the recording as well as running. There's Laythe. No. Wow! That looks so very interesting. That way Tyler came so close. Now we passed Tyler. Bye bye Tyler. Thanks very much for your assistance. And now it's time to figure out a way to get to Laythe in a reasonable manner. Or at least get a Laythe assist in a reasonable manner. Since, well, 71, that's... We need to do equatorial things, otherwise we'll just spiral out of the, how's it called? Plane, and then we'll be useless. And... okay, that seems like a close assist. And we will be... that seems reasonable. That's a good assist, I think. Now let's see. Ah, yes. Then we get another assist. That's not that interesting. There we go. No, no, I don't want to have a Tyler assist. There we go. That seems perfect. That's like Laythe assist, Tyler assist, Laythe assist. That's exactly what we're going to do. Going to do this maneuver, do a Laythe flyby, a Tyler flyby, and another Laythe flyby. I mean, that's going to be awesome. In 8 days. We still have to wait 8 days. And there's Duna. Three days. And come on. There, we're going to point towards that thing and do maneuver. Going to pay attention. I definitely need the second intersect as well. Okay, doing the first maneuver here.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Are you actually watching my stream on YouTube or just here from the Discord?
I can watch your stream on YouTube.
Okay, great. Wait, I'm going to share the link in just a sec. I'm just curious because of the usually I'm not streaming via this Discord channel. Just directly only through YouTube, but I decided to go and do it today for once. So now we're approaching Laythe for the final time, and we're going for an aero brake. But just prior to hitting the atmosphere, we're going to burn our engines to reduce our velocity in order to not burn up. And for those of you who really paid a lot of attention to the way I'm talking, and probably more than just that, now we are in a post commentary. Since for those of you who have actually watched the stream live, I hope that's at least someone, type it down in the comments below. It was really difficult to get a good enough Laythe encounter, and playing around with encounters, and I got tired, and people joined the Discord stream and everything, so I decided to stop the stream over there. But I promised to do another video, do a follow-up video, aka finishing this mission. So now that's what we're doing here exactly. Frankly speaking, it took actually a couple of attempts to get the right altitude, but less the right altitude, but more the right way of flipping our plane around in order for the shock nose cone not to burn up, since that thing blew up like every single time, and I have no clue why. Well, I do know, overheating. But anyways, so we are really now on a tight Delta V budget in terms of, because we burned our engines just prior to hitting the atmosphere. So the following maneuvers will be taking a lot of time. That means getting a rendezvous with our space station around Laythe. And by the way, type down in the comments below 2 things, please. First of all, what kind of future mission you want me to do, and second, whether you rather prefer live commentary over post commentary. So yeah, that's something I'd be very interested to be, frankly, quite honest with you guys. And yeah, and if you're already answering some questions, tell me whether you actually even like live streams. So yeah, anyways, so like I said, after the rather tedious rendezvous, which used up all of our fuel, how's it called, the last burn, kind of the last couple of meters to slowing down, we had to do with RCS instead of the regular engines, because we ran out of liquid fuel in the oxidizer. So it is a really tight budget. And I actually moved the space station a tiny bit with the RCS thrusters to move towards me, since we only have 2-axis control with the RCS thrusters, so that's a bit of a bummer. But anyways, luckily we can always select control from the docking port, and with that we were able to use the thrusters forwards and backwards simultaneously. That's very useful, and generally speaking, this docking was very simple, but at the same time hard, in terms of it was easy, it worked with the first try, but I really did it quite slowly. By the way, I'm actually thinking about doing a rendezvous / docking tutorial. Would you guys be interested in something like that, since my old tutorial is not that good? But anyways, enough getting sidetracked. So with this crew shuttle / SSTO to Laythe, well, Laythe SSTO in that case, docked to the space station, we have now gotten a good transportation mode to get to Laythe and into low Laythe orbit. However, we're now actually, frankly speaking, lacking fuel. Well, we do have enough fuel to fill it up, but that's pretty much it for one round trip. So we should maybe send up a new fuel tanker. So that might be actually something for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really weird stream highlights, and until next time, Spaceship signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day.